My name is Jimmy, his name is Jake, and this is the Weekly Dumb. Nice hat, nice sweater, nice jacket, nice shirt.
What do you get the man that has everything? Something.
New stuff.
Did the Rangers win the World Series, or did the Diamondbacks lose the World Series?
Both.
I think Jim's right. Baseball's over, Jim.
Good job, good season.
Texas Rangers win the World Series. Corey Seager, really good. Could have been a future Yankee. He wins his second World Series MVP. That's kind of cool.
First person to do it in both leagues, World Series MVP. A reporter asked him a question, why did the Dodgers let you go?
So dumb.
Why did the Dodgers let you go?
And he was just like, I don't know. And then the reporter was like, you don't know?
Yeah,
and he was like,
up.
I don't have an answer.
No, dude, clearly you're asked a dumb question.
The key to free agency, for those that come to us for baseball knowledge, pay the player the most money. And I think that's why he left the Dodgers.
That's why he went there, yeah, because they gave him the most money. Baseball.
That in the shot?
Congrats to the Texas Rangers. They blared Creed. They sucked down on booze. They celebrated winning the World Series. Now baseball's over. You won't hear from us about it ever again.
Almost a breakdown. Jim.
We've got a Wisconsin restaurant full of youngins. Must be the after high school hangout or something, because the crowd looked young to me in the video, and a deer breaks through. Everyone runs and disperses in such a good fashion.
There's only one couple in the corner that just stayed anchored.
I love the dude in the inside
They've
booth.
seen this.
The deer runs past him, and all he does is he sees the deer, and he turns back, and he puts his hood up. Like, that's the invisibility cloak. Yeah. The deer didn't hit anyone. It goes into the kitchen, sees what's going on in there.
Zach really likes the
slows
kitchen
down
scene.
in the kitchen.
Zach really likes the kitchen scene.
Like, takes its time.
He's won.
What's this about? And then leaves the back door.
Yeah.
And like, what was everyone freaking out about? I just was coming through. It's too busy for me. I'm out.
I liked that this happened at Noodles & Co. Shout out to my dog. I did like that they ended the article being like, nobody was hurt, and, they did a deep clean of the restaurant to make sure it's fine again. And it was like,
No, they didn't.
No. Some kid mopped. What's that?
Field of Dreams. Back to the sports.
You gonna put blood on me?
We have a new sport competition that has been invented, has not been executed yet, Jake.
Jimmy, we were nervous to give this the click, but once inside, we were delighted. First ever Florida Man Games in Florida. And yeah, hey, we get it. The Florida Man stuff has gone far. Maybe we were part of the problem. You give us a good Florida Man link, we're going to check it out.
It's the public police records that's the problem there, Jake.
They won me over with beer belly wrestling. Okay, sure, that's easy. Let's get a couple guys topless and mix it up. Been there.
Now, hold on, pause. They said that was self-explanatory. It's just wrestling, and you have to have a beer belly to partake.
You got it.
I first pictured it as like you weren't allowed to use your hands, and you just were only allowed to use your beer belly to like kind of take the other dude down. So there's a bunch of dudes bumping bellies.
So with that, they've also very much leaned into the Florida Man thing. They've got an evading arrest obstacle course. That made me nervous at first, but they do have real police officers chasing them, which makes me wonder what that means.
You know what that is?
Are these actual law enforcement?
That's the police academy scouting their own.
Kind of like that.
Like if you send your police to this Florida Man contest and the guy evades you, you're out. You're off the force.
And yeah, this is literally the Florida version of a lot of stuff we do in our warehouse. So I'm all in.
You like it.
I'm in. Why not?
Evading arrest competition is pretty good.
Selling tickets.
What if one of the cops just pulls his gun out, shoots the dude? Fuck. That'd be bad. That'd be tough.
Like you just did to me and the deer?
You don't know what was behind those jerseys.
You don't know who was behind those jerseys.
Don't hit your guy. You just hit your guy. You bunked your guy.
God, my fucking knee! That's my knee! Shit!
Zach, I've been given a bunch of real silent looks this ep.
I may have noticed that.
Okay. Yeah.
Tell them about Farmer's Dog, Jim.
Farmer's Dog is food that is nutrition and delicious for your dogs. It's a subscription-based thing, so it shows up at your door. Your dogs are excited about it. It says their name on the package, so they're not going to let anyone else eat it. They wrote their name on it, and it's Farmer's Dog.
Oh.
Can I tell you about a zombie apocalypse?
Been needing it.
We did this a couple years ago, I think in 2020, maybe 2019, maybe 2021, but now we have an updated list of the best and worst cities for surviving a zombie apocalypse. A list by a website that makes these lists, and do you want to know the best or the worst?
Yes.
The best is Houston. Overall score 66.14. Vulnerability rank 177th. Hideouts rank 49. Now, Miami has 167 hideouts. And Miami's fourth. New York has 92 hideouts. I can see 92 hideouts if I look out the window in New York. What are you talking about? Supplies, New York ranks number 1. Wait, why is New York not number 1? There's so many buildings and floors and like areas to go here.
It looks like it really leaned into supplies and protection, which I guess that kind of makes sense when you're talking zombie apocalypse.
Oh, it's a guns thing. Houston has more guns available because New York ranks number 1.
Well, I think it's talking about like food,
Like New York's number 1
gas
in that.
and oil.
I think New York should be number 1. New York City? Try and find me.
Try to find him. Try to find him. You know what? After you watch this episode, you go try to find Jimmy. Make a good zombie noise into the mic so Zach can use it.
I was like a zombie cow. Employee of the week.
That's tough. Employee of the week after that.
Employee of the week. Who do you got for Employee of the Week, Jake? Who do you want to give it to? This is a pre-record episode, so, I mean, tough to even say.
I may have a good one.
Okay.
Austin Hedges won the World Series, and he's been on Chris Rowe's rotation a lot. And he's a guy that gets excited for fucking everything.
Face of the franchise.
Or it's like Chris Rowe's, because we just had the sports apocalypse, too. And Chris Rowe's like, so...
Please, please, please.
Please, please, please.
And I think I like Rose a lot because...
Maybe it's a co.
No, I like Rose because
Hedges
also...
got the please, please, please out of him.
Please. But Rose just finished floorball, which was awesome. Actually, championship game aired tonight, and he crushed it. And then BB4's coming up. We're filming that. So I think Rose, it's... Please.
That was a weekly dumb!
Whether your dog is closer to birth or death, they could use some good healthy food. And Farmer's Dog is just that. Farmer's Dog makes and delivers fresh, healthy dog food. It's recommended by vets, nutritionally balanced, and made from human-grade ingredients in safe, clean kitchens. Jake even eats it. It doesn't matter if your dog's old or young, it's always the right time to be investing in their health. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/Jomboy. You know I got a vagrant deer in my neighborhood? Have I told you about this?
You got a vagrant deer in your neighborhood.
Huge bucks, huge deer, but mangled. Probably got hit by a car or shot, and it just slow walks its mangled ass up and down our streets. And it's basically like a homeless deer in the neighborhood. Everyone's like, yeah, it's gross. I feel bad for it, but that's gross. I hope there's not more of that deer.
Why don't you shoot it with that gun you own?
I don't own a gun.